Show me what you have to show. Won't you come and say if you know the way to blue?
Morning.
Have you seen the land?
Believe it or not, this is the approach into the middle of Lancaster City. We're literally 5 minutes walk from the centre here. There's vote green posters everywhere, so it has that sort of gentle vibe. It's very clean, seems very friendly, and a really good selection of shops. I haven't seen very many shops closed, so it's obviously a thriving city. These are the moorings right in the centre, but actually there's lots of moorings just a couple of minutes back. And there's Three Sisters. We're destined to forever leapfrog them this summer. And right in the centre here there's facilities, rubbish, even a shower, although I'm not sure if they work anymore these days. Right now we're in the enviable position of having had a service wash done at the laundrette for about the same price as it would have cost us to do it. And she did it really quickly, 2 hours, and we've stocked up with everything from the refill shop, and we found a Booths, which is a really nice shop up here. We've got rid of our smelly rubbish bin and all of the plastic bags. Oh, we've gone dark. Hello. All of the plastic bags that I've been collecting for months. We finally found a supermarket that had one of those disposable containers, and we've got rid of our recycling, and the weather is amazing. It's actually a perfect day. We're actually leaving Lancaster now, but we're going to be back here several times over the summer, so I'll do a proper vlog on Lancaster itself. And it's just got the best vibe. You just walk into a place sometimes and it just feels really nice, and Lancaster is like that. Who knew? Well, I guess Lancastrians did. I think they've been keeping it secret. We've rather fallen in love with the Lancaster Canal. I think we like it as much as the Llangollen. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. Possibly even better.
Yeah,
They're all different, aren't they? Anyway.
Yeah, it's sort of comparing apples and pears a bit, I suppose. But yeah, it's as nice as the Llangollen, and it's a shame there's so few boats on it. I think maybe the Ribble Link puts people off, boaters, I mean, and really, it's not that bad at all. They're not going to let you do it if it was that dangerous. But the shame is that I think you can't come up here with a longer boat. Like maybe it's 60 foot is the biggest, the longest, and it's such a shame. I mean, we know 2 other boaters who'd love to come up here, and their boats are just too long. But it's because it's got no locks on it at all. You can just go from end to end really easily. It's really well maintained. There's just no rubbish anywhere. Well, maybe down at the Preston end a bit. You'd expect that. And what what our plans are. So Lancaster that we've just left is about 3/4 of the way up, but the bit at the end is sort of quite an exciting bit because we've got the sands there, Bowland there, the lakes there, so we're sort of going to work our way up to the end before we come back again, and we're going to be doing that back and forth a little bit as we pick friends up from Lancaster over the summer. And we want to have some various trips out and about. There's some really exciting ones by the looks of it. So we'll see how the weekend folds. It's really hot this week, and then there's going to be thunderstorms as well. So we'll have to see what we can do within the weather as well, because we want to go out walking for a few days, but probably not in thunderstorms. Usually when I make my vlogs, I film over a few days, and I usually have an idea in mind of what I'm going to vlog about, be it a walk we're doing or something like that. But today I'm just going to do a vlog all day and just see what happens as the day goes on. And if you like these vlogs, or even if you think they're just okay, would you mind subscribing so that I'm encouraged to keep going with them, because I've not had any new subscribers for a while, but I know that some people watch and don't subscribe, so go on. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say about this canal, and I'm going to show you here, is that you have to get a bit jiggy with the mooring. It's sort of designed all the way up to be really shallow and gravelly at the edge, so you sort of have to beach yourself at the edge. That's why we've got the gangplank to hand down here. We've just stopped for lunch, so we've literally just put the centre line on and we're floating around. But you have this great big gap, so you do need a long gangplank when you come up here. I'm not sure why it's designed like that. You get used to it. We're just coming up to the Loon Aqueduct now. I think this was one of those Rennie constructions. He seems to have done a lot around here. Hi. Hi. Trying not to crash the boat at the same time.
Oh, yeah, don't crash it.
Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, it's a big river at this point. You wouldn't think it was that big, H, would you, when you're down at Glasson Basin? I'm wiggling all over the place, I've got to stop. Huh. They're all playing around in there. All the trees. Hello, Mr. Heron. That's a grand pose. Tea time, and we've just arrived at where is this place again? Hestbank, and it's actually quite deep here, although the Armco has run out, so we're going to have to put her on pins, but that's okay. This looks exciting. Village centre and shore. It's very close to the sea here. well, half a mile in fact, according to that signpost. Down, I think.
Definitely the shore.
It's very pretty here, isn't it? Look at that. What have we got in the village then? We've got a cafe and might be a station. Just a crossing actually. Henry's got his legs out. First time this year, isn't it?
Yeah, well, apart from yoga.
Yoga doesn't count. Wow. A very empty beach. You'd have to walk a long way to get a paddle here, wouldn't you? It's like, I don't know, a quarter of a mile to the sea, and probably those sands would probably be soft, wouldn't they? Be squelching. In a couple of weeks' time, probably about the same time this video drops, we are going to be walking from Arnside, which is there somewhere, right across the sands to Grangeley Sands, which doesn't look very far from this distance, but it's about a 3.5 hour walk, I think, and you have to wade through a river. Really looking forward to that. This was a great little micro pub called The Crossing, full of people with the bants. Some cyclists filling their leady legs with beer, ready for the ride home. Okay, so that's Hest Bank, and in terms of services, we've got Chinese takeaway, 2 dentists, 2 beauty salons, and thank God for the micro pub. But if you want a pint of milk, you're out of luck. Rescued some artichokes from the organic shop today that need eating. They were half price and they are my favourite vegetable. So they go into the mix for dinner tonight. Some asparagus, which was going at a very good price today, and the season is so short, you have to make the best of it while it's available. Jersey royals, again a very short season, and Henry particularly likes these, so it's his job to skin them. There you go, mate.
Well, do you want them all done at once?
just what we need for tonight. Sustainably fished, it says, boneless haddock fillets, and I found a pot of fish sauce that we'd made a few weeks ago, Henry made a few weeks ago, which will be perfect with the haddock.
I think it will actually.
A couple of old carrots that need using up. Okay, tatties on first. Time to get the fish going. I'm going to throw in a handful of mussels. Henry won't eat these, so I have to buy frozen mussels and just have a handful here and there when I can sneak them in with my fish. It's the one seafood he doesn't like, and I love them. So I'm going to simmer those for a while before I pop the haddock in. I put a lid on it. Okay, we're getting there now, so I'm going to finish off with some lemon butter, which will be nice for the artichokes and the asparagus and the potatoes. And it's easy. Butter, lemon and black pepper. All done. And that is the end of an ordinary, but for us a perfect boat day. See you on the next video. Have a good week all. Bye for now.
Don't you have a word to show what may be done? Have you never heard a way to find the sun?